Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we return to the rise of House Grand, where we are currently partaking in our king's war against Joffrey Baratheon, who is trying to subjugate the Riverlands, and he is backed by Jaime Lannister, the King of the Rock, in this war. He also has Dorne as an ally, but for whatever reason, Doran Martell is yet to get involved. Whether they will, we'll see. The Reach is involved, but they have their own war going on with House Hightower, who are trying to press Loras Tyrell's claim upon the Reach. But Loras Tyrell is King Agramor's regent, so this is a strange one. So he is fighting alongside King Agramor, even though the war is to place him as king. So I've got no idea. That this game does some strange things. I did notice that Edmure also has an alliance with his nephew, King Robb Stark of the North, and they're yet to get involved. So things could get interesting. More people could get involved in it. We'll keep an eye on what is happening there. We have our host here of 2,700 men, but we are going to play it safe. I don't want to go getting ourselves in trouble, slaughtering men if not need be, but we will stay by. And yeah, here we go. King Robb is now getting involved. We will stay close by, partake in battles that we see that our king has the chance to win, and Doran Martell is now getting involved as well. But yeah, we don't want to risk getting our army slaughtered, if I'm perfectly honest. What's nearby? Is there anywhere we could siege nearby and earn ourselves a bit of wealth ourselves? We've got here the Lordship of Worthport. Do you know what? We'll march on to that. We'll let the Tullys do their thing. We have raised our banners. We're fighting alongside us, and Jon Arryn has also joined in the war. So that's every kingdom but the Iron Islands involved. Are the Iron Islands involved? King Roderick of the Iron Islands is allied to Lord Gilbert. No other link. I know that he was married to Arya Stark, who has passed away in childbirth, so they're not now linked. Oh, Asher has also died. Died from internal injuries. Yeah, but we'll stay around. We'll siege some lands down ourselves. See if we can do a little bit of damage. There is a big battle going on here. Not sure who's going to win in that battle. We will keep an eye on that. But there is a huge Lannister, Joff, and Baratheon force which is about to join in. So we'll just stay out of the way and siege some closer to home territory with our... who are our knights with us? We have 8 knights with us at the moment. And yeah, we can actually siege this down, and we will get some loot for that. What knights do we have with us? Gendry, Lord Ingram, Lord Romond, Beslin Pate, Danwell Wakefield, Jonas Bracken, Joseph, and ourselves. Yeah, we'll do our own thing. And yeah, that Riverland host has just been absolutely slaughtered there. They are retreating. Hopefully they await the Northmen and Vale men to come down. We've got a Bracken civil war going on over here. Actually want to look into that. What have we got? Defending against Lord Arlen the Bully of Deadsteady in the war of Lord Humphrey's claim on the High Lordship of Southstone. Okay, we could always press our own claim upon Southstone for our vassals. And wow, 141. There's so much manpower in this game. Like, there's too much. It's strange. There's like way too much manpower sometimes. I think I don't really want to get caught near this Lannister host, so let's march ourselves westward if we can. Yeah, here come the Vale host now, marching their way down south. Yeah, I want to stay out of this as much as possible. Schema discovered. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Joanna, the daughter of Lord Joffrey of Land's Hall, that is plotting against my mother Andra. Joanna Lantel, who is married to Theo Bracken. Can we imprison you? Surely we can, considering you're plotting. Are you not actually in our court? Courtier of Lord Damien. No, she's not actually in our court, so we can't. That's annoying. But yeah, we are going to get ourselves out of here quickly. Rather sharpish. Council invitations. Greeting my impeccable vassal. You have been a loyal and devoted. So he's adding us back to the council, despite adding and removing us in that last episode. And here comes the Stark host. So Maybe if we do hang around here a little bit. They've only got 22,000 men. Why is this army got so many men then? Lord Titus Brax, can we now form an alliance? Yes, we can finally negotiate an alliance, so we will do that. His wife is incredibly old as well, 56. That's perfect. So she's not going to bear him any more children, so that means that our wife will remain heir. We did look at murdering Lord Brax in that last episode, and it had little to no scheme power at all. So we just need to make sure that he doesn't father any sons, and we're golden with inheriting the Brax lands. Ally joins the war. Lord Titus of Starsban. Of some random house. That's of no interest. What we've got? Liberty War. My liege's war defending against Lord Benedict of Strongsong. My liege's war defending against Lord... so he's getting involved with wars in the Vale. Probably not the smartest idea. And we're absolutely getting slaughtered in this Stormlander vassalization war at present. Where is the host currently retreating to? The Riverlander host. Let's march to join them now that they've got that Northman army here with them as well. And if the Arryns can come down, but then of course we do also have the Martells to worry about. The Dornishmen are also on their way. What does that tip the balance at? So 111,000 men for the Riverlands, 167 for the Baratheons, Martells, and Lannisters. Well, the Lannisters and the Martells, should I say. It's a shame that the incest hasn't come out. Right, we'll stay here on the border for now. We don't want to put ourselves at risk too much. How's this looking? Wow, not great, is it really? If I'm perfectly honest, it's not looking good for old Edmure. Old Edmure, the sister fucker. Not looking good whatsoever. They're just doing circles with their host. Let's march ourselves north as well. Do you know what? I might even just disband our army. Soldiers will take up to 4 months to return home. Let's just march home ourselves then. Disband our host. Our 2,900 men are not going to make much of an impact in this war. And it looks like they're going to go for the Lannister lands instead, which is probably not a bad idea. We probably should have done that ourselves. Where is this host? Down here in the southern Riverlands at present. Okay. Don't really want to siege down the Brax lands. We could go siege down the Golden Tooth, though. Which is only a fort level 3. Pretty close by to home. Could get ourselves a bit of gold from it. Let's put... Who do we have with us? Let's go with Jonas Bracken in charge of that for now, then. Who are our knights again? Gendry, Lord Ingram, Lord Roman, both Limpate, Damwell Wakefield, Jonas Bracken. Let's try and get in on the spoils a little bit to our own advantage. We are losing a lot of money at present. Porphyr is no longer your maester. He died of old age, so we are going to need to send to Old Town for a new maester. Let's see who we can get. Hopefully someone decent. And yes, we are besieging. Perfect. The new Maester of Grandgate. The Maester I sent for from the Citadel has arrived. A marcher by the name of Albar. Let us hope he will be loyal and wise. Let's have a look at you. Lazy, sadistic, and trusting. Well, sadistic and lazy are not great for a Maester, are they? Novice physician, seducer, he's a Maester. Shrewd and Maester. I'm afraid we no longer have space in the accounts for your service. Albar joins Master John's court. Do you know what? I probably wouldn't mind doing that and getting ourselves a new maester, but we'll have to spend a tiny bit of prestige, but I don't mind doing that necessarily. Can we send for a new maester? Or can we not do it because we've just turned that down? I do want to... I'd prefer a better one. I did not like the look of him for a maester. He didn't have the nicest set of skills for a maester, did he, if I'm completely honest? We do have a new perk, though, which is perfect. War Profiteer, monthly income. Yes, we do need this at present. Hopefully increasing our incomes ever so slightly, because we're making massive losses at present. Where's the main host? The Northmen up here. Wow, 93,000 there. 15. Awesome. They look like they're coming back. Who knows? Maybe they can use the Riverlands to their advantage. I remember Hoster Tully being absolutely slaughtered by Tywin in those early episodes, and he did manage to turn it around, so... Who knows? Maybe Edmure can turn this around. I'm not holding out much hope at -70, but the Aaron hosts are yet to arrive. But it looks like they're pretty busy back home with a huge rebellion from the Graftons and the Belmores. So I don't think he'll be joining anytime soon, if I'm perfectly honest. And let's send for a Maester again. See if we can get ourselves a better one. My Spymaster has come to me with grave news. It is my courtier Floris that is plotting against my courtier Theo Bracken, who is Floris. Married to Joseph, yet to give him any sons. Hoping that some more of our bannermen can have children now that they've got lands. As Ingram, I think his wife's too old, hasn't it? Yeah, but he does have his daughter, who has had another daughter. So at least the line's secure through females. What about Lord Romand? Finally has had a son, John Baskegrove, 2-year-old with the comely trait. I think the Pates were more than secure enough, weren't they? Yeah, they had a son, Walter Pate, who is now betrothed to Sorella Perrin. Something going on between the Perrins and the Pates, isn't there? Wow, where did that beard and hair come from, Robin? These are the two that are dangerously trying to... Oh, is it still there? Just Lord Lucas is the only one in there. It looks like the other one has left, which is good. So Lord Perrin has left that. That's good, but we'll have to keep an eye on those two. Looks like they're getting a little bit too close. We have nearly increased the control in Pink Maiden as well. The Moon Maester of Grandgate has arrived. I sent from the Citadel Grandgate a clawman by the name of Arthur, who is cynical, brave, and ruthless, an astute intellectual, a eunuch, and a maester. Well, he's a eunuch, so at least he's not he's not going to try and seduce anyone in our court like the last maester possibly could have done. We are losing a lot of gold though, which is not good. So hopefully we can earn some of it back by sieging down land in the Golden Tooth. I'm guessing the Golden Tooth hit, yeah, fort level 18. We're not going to be able to get anything from that, but we are making a huge loss, unfortunately, at present. Task finished. Lord Roman of White Bricks finished the increased control county in Pink Maiden. Perfect. I'm not really sure what we can get him on with now. I'm pretty sure that we have decent control in all our lands now. Yes, we do. So we could train commanders or organize army. Let's organize the army because that will help us out by bringing down the costs of raised men. Are we anywhere closer to this? Ending your scheme to sway Lord Titus. 100% perfect. What's this host here? They're allies, aren't they? Yes, it's a House Vance army. Let's go back down to Hornvale. And yeah, we've fully swayed you. So now let's see if we can... Well, we can't romance her at the moment because we're not here. Oh, we can't romance her again for a while. Which is a shame. She is our lover though, isn't she? Just not our soulmate at present. It's just because I want to try and get another son and heir. Axel Grand is ill. Oh no, not good. Not good, not good. Learning 6, intrigue 5. We can demand a payment from our son, which is a bit harsh. I hope he gets over this, because that is worrying. But do we educate him yet? What's he got? The curious trait. 1 learning, 1 diplomacy. So that's why his learning's high. Could go for the intrigue focus with him, which would be interesting. Something a little bit different. I think I will do that. He's got 5 intrigue. Let's educate child. We've got several impressive intrigue characters. We could send him to his mother, who's pretty decent at intrigue herself, to be honest. But she's a charismatic negotiator, so she's actually a diplomat. We've got an intricate web weaver. We do have an elusive shadow. Jonathan Dirt is not the best. Wonder if there's anyone in our realm who's better at it that we could offer him out to. For now, we'll go with Floris and see how he develops under her tutelage. I think I am going to bring the men home after this siege because we're losing too much, way too much gold. It has improved slightly now, which is good, but we're still making a loss. So hopefully if we disband the... Oh, and hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. How did that happen? They've gone the whole way around the Riverlands to attack here, but is this the area where they managed to hold them off last time when it was Tywin? Let's have a look. It's going to be one hell of a battle, I know that. We've got, let's have a look, 100 and something thousand men here with an unyielding defender, which is going to help, but I don't think they're going to have enough manpower to hold them off. as they start to trickle in. I'm going to keep an eye on it, though, because who knows? They are trickling in slowly. It could work. And we've managed to win that siege. And we caught a prisoner. Can we ransom you? We can for 30 gold, which is not bad. We could do with that gold. We also got a bit of gold from the siege. How much did we get? 11 gold. Nice. Enemy ally joins the war. Okay. Clear all notifications. Where are we? I think we'll just take our spoils home and quit while we're ahead. But I am going to keep an eye on this battle, as I said. And ransom accepted. Perfect. Gets us a little bit of gold. We are winning this, but there are still huge numbers to arrive. The Dondarian host, for example, along with other hosts. So it could still swing the other way, which it looks like it. Oh, it's going to be so close. Keep an eye on our own host as soon as we're home. Disband our troops before they get slaughtered by somebody. Yeah, it's going to slowly start to swing the other way. That's really sucks. The Riverlands is going to get subjugated. And the reputation of our family has improved. Axel Grand gained 20% opinion of you. Perfect. Surely he's got about 100% opinion of us anyway, hasn't he? I would have thought. It's got to be close. Let's... soldiers will take up to 43 days to return home, making it take longer to raise them again. Have we got to go right... Oh, our wife's pregnant. Perfect. Do we have to march them all the way to Grand Hill? Let's do that. And yeah, in the end, they did lose that battle, which really sucks. So we are about to get subjugated, which would be annoying. That's going to bring the Stormlands, the Riverlands, and the Crownlands all together. We are, of course, going to focus on our own things. And ally joins war. Princess Perianne of the Vale. What happened to her father? King John of the Vale. Okay. Well, she must just have her own lands then, by the looks of it. That's fine. Let's disband our army. Yeah, it's still going to take time for them to arrive home. Join Lord Lawrence Grand Tournament. No, not at present. We need to improve our welfare because we're heavily, heavily in debt. Our acquaintance died. Lord Lucas. Person of interest to you, Lord Lucas of Woolwood, died after Quintain knocked him completely off his horse during a tournament. Oh, so we have the new lord now, Lord Walter of Woolwood of House Pate, who is much younger and hopefully a little bit more loyal than his father, considering that we landed his father. He's probably going to command a council position. No, he's actually not at present, which is fine. That's good. And now we just wait for our king to lose this war, and we're making money again now, which is good. That's fine. Not much more else that we can do at present. We can, of course... We do want to get Pure Springs back at some point. That is part of our de jure kingdom. I don't know if we can... We can't declare war at the minute because we're obviously allied together, and I don't think we've got the manpower to take her out either. But I did notice on the tiles that there is actually a unmade High Lordship right next to us here of Nelstone, which is owned by the other branch of House Vance. But this wouldn't be a bad bit of land to move into. And I'm pretty sure that we do have this... is it Stony Sept in this area? Yeah, Stony Sept, which would be pretty cool to own. It would be really cool to own Stony Sept. Whereabouts is High Heart, actually? Because I wouldn't mind having High Heart either. It'd be nice to have the Stony Sept and High Heart, two very important places for either side of the faiths that we do worship. I think High Heart, it's somewhere this side of the Godswood, isn't it? From when Jamie stays there as well as Aya. I'm not sure where... here it is. High Heart. It's in the Bracken lands. Do I really want to go that north? I'm not sure at present. Maybe that's a later on idea. But the Stony Sept lands do look very appealing to me, if I'm honest. As well as these Braxlands that we know we are going to get. And then we've got these Reach lands to the south, which are under House Norcross, who only have 2,800 men. And with the utter chaos that is currently going on in the Reach, it probably would have been a good time to try and take that land. Lord Norcross does have a son. He has two sons. Yeah, so he's got plenty of heirs, so there's not really any way that we can gain that land through marriage. So we might have to go for the old-fashioned route of conquest. And enemies left war. Lord Humphrey of Citadel left the subjugation war. Because he's died, fair enough. What are we at now? 77%. Let's have a look what's going on up north. So it looks like a Martell host has just been beaten. And we're now at minus 29, so Okay, they are sort of turning it around, I suppose. But we're just going to concentrate on our own things back home. I don't think we can romance you again yet. No, we can't. But she is heavily pregnant by the looks of it. So hopefully we'll have another son soon. Hopefully we don't get another sickly... Oh, perfect. And Axel Grand has recovered, which is perfect. And he's gained the greedy trait yet again, which seems very popular amongst the Grands. But we've got that intrigue focus, which hopefully make things change a little bit. Does he have any relationships? He has two. He has a friend, Ormond Claypool. Lord Amos Claypool's son, who has an education focus in diplomacy, which makes sense. Does he have a guardian? Yes, he does. Jonathan Dirt, who I already know is good in diplomacy, but it's nice that he's got a friend. I don't think he can be warded by anyone yet, but that's cool. It's good to know. Household savings. You gained 60 gold. This happened despite your spouse's poor stewardship skill. Perfect. That brings us almost out of debt, and we can start doing things again. What are all our vassals' opinions of us? Enemy ally joined the war. Lord Tristram. Okay, is that House Mallory? Okay. Yeah, I was going to look at our vassals. Do our vassals actually like us? Who's the strongest by military? Of course, Lord Mark of Pink Maiden and Lord Robin of Float River. So we really did leave the strongest ones till last when we was taking the lands. We planned that quite nicely. Lord Aines of Dawngate. Wow, he's pretty strong. Okay. It's actually stronger than the Pates, who are High Lords, which is interesting. Who is the most loyal of them? Lord Rawman has 100% opinion. Lord Ingram has 100% opinion. Lord Robin 44. Lord Walters 27. Lord Mark, of course, absolutely hates us. I'm surprised that Lord Aines of Grey Run of Dawngate hates us so much. Ah, it's a new lord. Lord Rowan died. I completely missed when he died, so you're the new lord. Can we try and sway you? You're one of our vassals. See if we can improve your opinion of us. Get our vassals on side, because he doesn't like us very much at all. We've insulted him, apparently. Who's his son? Rowan Greyron, who is fleeting. So he's not going to live very long, unfortunately. I was going to look at some sort of ward. Oh, his wife is pregnant, though. And she's so much older than him. Why do they do that in this game? It is so frustrating. Oh, I'm the last living member of my house. Oh, no, he does have a sibling. He has a sibling, so I'll let him off. But it's still stupid. Marry someone that's going to give you heirs, for God's sake. And this is why I get involved with arranging marriages for my vassals. And, oh, we've had a son. Awesome. But as I was saying, this is why I get involved with making vassals and guardianships and such for my courtiers and vassals, because they are useless and they do stupid things like that, and then they die out, and then your guys' custom houses are dead, and then you guys complain and get upset, and so it's just good to try and keep an eye on them. Andrion Grand, I don't like that name. Let's look for another Riverlander name, see if we can find something good. Ronald, John, Balian, Tommen, Roland Grand, Thomas Grand, Estienne Grand, Mathis Grand. Yes, let's go with that. But at least we've got another son. We actually have an heir and a spare, which is good to see. Good to know. Already got 2 intrigue as he's been born as well, which is very nice. Axel with the long hair. 7 intrigue, 7 learning. He's shaping out quite good already then, to be fair. Minus 79, minus 80. So it looks like there's been a deciding battle somewhere that we've missed. Your acquaintance Edmund died. Edmund Gilmore. Yes, not really of any importance. Yeah, the Riverlands is about to fall. The Riverlands will probably change hands several times throughout this playthrough, but we want to break away from the Riverlands eventually anyway. It was just better to be shielded by them for now. We do want to make our own kingdom at some point. I just don't want the 7 kingdoms uniting back together, because it's just a bit dull. It's more interesting with them being independent, and it just makes things easier and better for us. Hey, don't come marching into our lands. Come on, piss right off. We can declare 3 wars. Lord Humphrey of Southstone. That's the new lord, isn't it? To place our King Roderick, which is interesting. And King Loris of the Reach. What can we declare war on him? A great empire war to subjugate King Loris. Yeah, we're not going to go around getting involved in stuff like that, I'm afraid. We will start trying to fabricate some new claims. Do we have the claim on Pure Springs? Not at present, but we should be able to go and take it, shouldn't we? Because it's part of our de jure land, so we need you to die, not you, Jaime Lannister. You, Lord Titus Barax, we need you to pass away. It's annoying that we can't murder you. We have like hardly any success chance, and it will take forever for any fruition on that. We've been invited to a grand tournament, which we will not get involved with. And we're out of debt. Nice. Perfect. Let's send you to fabricate a claim upon... We could start moving into this land, I suppose. Or we could start getting claims on the land in the Reach. I would like to take some of this to the south, just so our capital isn't actually our most southern border, but... We'll go for this bit of land here for now. Let's start trying to fabricate a claim on that. Take a bit more of the Riverland land for now. Trying to sway our vassals, get them more on side. I was planning on doing a grand tour, wasn't I, of our High Lordship before this war kicked off. That is something that we still will do when things calm down a little bit. How are the manpowers looking in this war still? 150,000 to this side, only 97 for Edmure. But I suppose we've seen wars won at worse odds. It's more just the low war score that's dangerous. But as they are the invading one, as long as they can just keep avoiding them and picking them off in small skirmishes, you will be able to win much easier. And Betrothed can marry Violet Grand. Violet Grand has come of age, and it didn't let us know. She is greedy, compassionate, patient, diligent, and an elusive shadow. To Mathis Piper, who is ambitious, just, arrogant, callous, Midas-touched, and a knight. Yeah, what is wrong with this? Why is nobody ever getting any fighting skill in any of my games? Whenever anyone squires, whether it's me squiring them or anyone else, they never ever seem to get any sort of fighting skill. Is that something with the mod? Is that what happens? It's happened in all my playthroughs. But yeah, we will send the proposal, and the alliance form with Lord Mark of Pink Maiden, which hopefully will keep him in line. Greetings, my impeccable liege. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your sister Violet and my brother Mathis will be joined in holy matrimony. May they find strength and support in their union. And a faction targeting you has been disbanded. Perfect. So that just leaves the one faction, I believe, now, doesn't it? Which is this one with Lord Walter Pate, who has just had a son. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone that we could wed to him to keep him in line right now, but we can handle one lord, maybe stepping out of line, as long as we can keep the others in line. I don't know if we've actually got betrothals for our other sisters. We've got Tansy Grand, how she turned out: greedy, diligent, vengeful, zealous, and bosser. Still need to find her a match. And then we have Andra Grand as well, our youngest, who does look loads like our mother, actually. Greedy, gregarious, calm, and rowdy. So yeah, we do need to find matches for both of those. As has our oldest sister Rosling had a child yet? No, she's not. I do want to pin each of our sisters, though, so that we can keep an eye on them better. I suppose you could send one to be a scepter or something, but I don't want to do that. We need to form alliances and chances of getting claims upon lands. Maybe a Reach Lord. Some of these other River Lords, we can look into doing that. But maybe we could look into that now, actually. We do need to find some marriages for these. Let's find a spouse for you. Which would give us the best alliance power? Well, I'm not going to go for an Ironwood because they're way too far away, and so are the Belmores and the Tarleys. Do have Vances. Way too young for you, though. Fossaway, too far south. I think most of these are too far south, if I'm perfectly honest. None of these really look... We do have a Went. A Went might not be the worst. Lennox Went. Who are you to the Wents? Your father is the Lord of Harrenhal. Are you heir? Lennox Went is, in fact, the heir, and he is unmarried. How that wasn't top of the alliance, I do not know. Let's send a proposal there. Let's get a marriage with House Went of Harrenhal. Not a bad alliance to have. Right, what have we got? Let's have a look. Vassal tax contribution plus 10%, which would be nice. Defensive measures, cutting cornerstones. We're not going to be building anything at the moment, so we probably don't need that for now. We need the income at present, so we'll go for Herogeld instead. And a match for our youngest sister. She's only 10 at the moment. Suppose we could try and find somebody. Let's sort by. We want somebody who is actually a ruler in our own land. Someone who is a Riverlander. Riverlanders, there we go. Don't have to be of the same religion of us, just a Riverlander who is close. Lord Harry of Blackwood Vale. Okay, that's a interesting one. She's slightly older, but it would be a good alliance to have an alliance with the Blackwoods. That's probably the best we'd be able to get. Yeah, he is the... We do have you as well. Devon Coldwell of House Coldwell. Where do House Coldwell rule? Close by. No. He doesn't have anywhere near as much power as Lord Harry Blackwood. So we'll look at you again. He does have an heir. His sister. Yeah, let's send a proposal that he weds our sister when they come of age. That's two very good alliances to have. The Wents and the Blackwoods. Hopefully be able to help us. Yeah, alliances with both of those. Awesome. Very powerful alliances within the Riverlands. Should help keep our vassals in line and stop anyone else from hurting us. Lord Aines has been swayed of Dorngate. He still has a -6% opinion of us, but we can improve that. That's fine. If we get a couple of 100 gold in the bank, and then we can hopefully do a grand tour. And we've managed to get this down to 66, so maybe they can still turn them away. He still has almost double the manpower, but whatever they're doing something that's holding them off. Maybe it's because the Vales managed to win their wars as well, that they've managed to have more chance. And your councillor Jonathan Dirt died of heart failure, and he didn't have any children, unfortunately, which really does suck. That's the worst thing about adding too many custom characters too early, and that's why some of you guys have not added too many in just yet. Let's have a look. Well, Lord Jonas is already our Castellan, so we're not going to move him into that. Is Ingram not on the court at present? No, he's actually not, and he's actually got decent diplomacy. 25 martial is obviously his best thing by far, but he's still got the best diplomacy of anyone in our vassals. So yeah, we'll assign him as our chancellor, and we know we can trust him. Domestic affairs, yeah, we want to improve things at home before looking abroad. But I think we will end the episode there, guys. Even though not a lot happened, we still seem to get a lot done, and it was quite a long episode, so I hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.